So this is going to be a little odd, but it's going to be something for me to decide to do. Otherwise, alternatively, I could just start the video here, but if I haven't, I've just made a cut. So whatever I decide to do, if nothing else, if I've just skipped a lot of stuff, all I did was really run back to the train. I went into the city for a moment, but I didn't really do anything aside from defeat one Bobby. But if I just made a cut, then yeah. So this is the correct episode. This should be 3. Yeah, 3. In the Karin playthrough. I'm doing an Olivia playthrough as well. But I don't know if I really wanted to split them up. Maybe I'll merge the playlist back. But I'm sitting here because I want to recover mind. So yeah, as I think I would want to do. So yeah, I think I am gonna begin the video here, and if that's the case. Again, all I really did, I ended the last video climbing out of Tunnel 7, and then I ran into the city thinking about going, because I have all 3 effigies, so I can actually enter the temple area, but I didn't want to go in with Caleb. I mean, I can go in with Caleb, and Osa, and Abella, but 2 of them would probably die, and we're trying to save as much people as possible, and I've decided to try to do a day 1 morning ending A, so... which is perfectly possible, but that does mean I need pep pills, because otherwise my agility is not going to be at 16 without them. But I have 6 of them, so should be more than enough, question mark? We'll see. I mean, I could just pop... Well, I'm definitely going to pop them before Rancid, and if I don't get double turns, let's hope I have a small amulet. Do I have a small amulet? I don't even remember. No, I don't. Well... Actually, I need to pick Abella and Osa up because I want to de-equip them, I guess. Question mark. By the time you fight Rancid, well, by the time I know I'm going to fight Rancid, I'm not going to need any... I technically don't need to bring any allies, so, while it would make things much... Well, it would be a bigger HP sponge for me to put people in front of me, it still wouldn't be the best. Although I could bring Caleb, he will still be useful, and him dying doesn't really do anything. But at the same time, contestants here dying doesn't really do anything anyway. So, yeah, let's pick up our 2 human allies and let us, as Osa was sitting there having a nice little chat. I could also just clear. I don't know why I was doing what I was doing. But yeah, we need Alll-mer here, and probably Alll-mer all the way at Donovan's house. Literally the north and south of the game, as Abella looks over at the portal and wonders what's going on with life. But again, mainly we're here to recover mind, so I might as well think on what to do. As I, yeah, so about, I think it's about every 6.6 repeating seconds. Oh, the spooky number. But, so yeah, that's about a minute and a half. But that's more than enough time for me to sit here, and we have timestamps, so to not waste your time, you can skip. But otherwise, I'm thinking of what to do. Probably just gonna run over to Rancid and do that. If a post spawns, well, we'll do what I can. That's why I'm planning to pick up Caleb, because at least maybe I can deal with that. Unfortunately, I don't have any small thing amulets. How do I pluralize that? Oh my goodness, I can't speak. And how many shillings? Oh yeah, I can't buy one yet. Because I bought the Hardened Heart, which is arguably just as important, but, yeah, because I think I picked up, and I don't know why I would have picked it up. Maybe I skipped it. Again, I don't remember. It's been a whole day, or more than a whole day, and I've done a lot of stuff in between this recording and the last recording I did, because the last recording I did with Karin was 2 episodes worth. So, yeah, here we are. And usually episodes should be an hour, but if I make it to the end, we'll see. But without further ado, because, I mean, once you know what you're doing, runs can take, well, if you really know what you're doing, runs can be 30 minutes to an hour, sub 30 minutes or sub 1 hour. But of course, if you're trying to do other things, that can extend the time. And if you're new to Termina, obviously that will also extend the time. But, I definitely want double turns against Rancid if possible. Otherwise, I'll need a lot of healing items, because all I'm going to be doing is alternating. So, yeah. So, we're almost full up on mind. What do I want to do? Hopefully, actually, I should check my body bag here. I should have, yeah, doppelganger heads. I haven't gotten Tanaka's, because he is next to the, he's past Moonless next to that one. But, let's see. I'm listening to something right now, because I'm making sure things are okay for everything. Otherwise, let's pick up Black Caleb and move out, because he will at least be a damage sponge. And the tricky thing here is that, again, resting is right now my only way of leveling up perks. Otherwise, I have to make it all the way to the Temple District, or Temple Area, whatever I want to call it. Why? There's a game that calls something a Temple District, unless I'm mixing it up with something else, but I think we're going to go through the subway back to... back to Central, so that's the plan. And if Caleb needs mind and stuff, I mean, we may or may not give him alcohol, but if he ends up dying, there's no point. So, also we'll pick up this blue herb, because I don't know why I haven't gone through this way. Does that mean there's someone alive here? That may be true. Let's find out. So, we're gonna go through the sewers. I was gonna say subway for some reason. Sewers. Hopefully not run into anything. If we do we have things equipped? I mean, Ring of Wraiths, Hardened Heart, Reach Monger, but I have 10 agility, which makes me really sad. And Kasara is pretty much the best thing I can have, unless I want to Pipe Wrench something that's weak to blunt, but I don't think that's going to happen. So away I go, and hopefully good things happen. I don't have lockpicking, that's right. Day 1 morning, I don't have any perks, so oof. And we'll check just to be sure. Yeah, don't even have a small key, so... oh, nope. Didn't do that right. Run. Escape plan, please. Nope. Hit the head, please. Nope. Well, this is gonna hurt. I could just die. Thankfully, we're okay. And, we're gonna try to run again. Okay, good. I think it's, is it still 75% or is it highly increased? I haven't checked. Because I was checking other things for the Olivia playthrough, and I definitely forgot other things. I should also heal. Although, I mean, I could have Leech Mongered, but I don't think that's in my favor. So, you know what? Do I have... I don't remember what I have. We'll make a bunch of Murky Vows, though. That will, I know for sure. But... what is the... Do we have the... No, we don't. We don't have enough Alchemillas. Or the Alchemillas that I really, really, really need. But we do have a bunch of these, so we might as well. And we will use one on myself. Yeah, 16 should be more than enough. Although I might burn through that if my agility can't reach 16 by the time I fight Rancid. Which will be not great, but... I mean, it's all I'll have, so... If the pep pills aren't enough, well, they won't be enough. So I have to go through the tree. No, I think here. I just have to pass this first. Did I loot these? It looks like I looted them. And we will go up towards Central to the church, and let's do this Circle thing, or Rancid thing, whatever you want to call them. And get to the temple area. Again, sadness that I don't have a Circle book, but so be it. I defeated this Bobby here, so really nothing should be in my way. Needles is also dead. Really, the only thing that can surprise me is a Death Mask spawn. Which I probably will die to, because despite not being able to lose... despite having limb loss protection, the raw HP damage that the Death Mask will do to my face will just be enough to defeat me anyway. So, there's a priest here, however. I think I'm gonna shotgun him. Hope that he doesn't phase through the bullets like he's Neo, but let's find out. Because I should have enough shotgun ammo. Yeah, 12 should be more than enough. Hey. There you go. And we get a soul stone for stuff, but we really want to cut his head off as well. Also, on top of that, I don't have a lot of affection with any gods anyway, so really the only thing I'd be getting is Karin perks if I touch the Hexen, ? And let's hope for the best. There's a neighbor here. I think I can sneak past him, ? That means I don't really have time to pick those up, but it's fine, maybe. I don't think they can catch me, even if I'm walking like this. So let's hope. And we should be okay. But now we need to make sure that we're prepared. So, unless I want to skip, but I'm not going to do that. Because you can skip a lot of things, really. Ugh. Oh, this is really oof. Pet pills. Let's pet pills and see what it does for us. I could also pet pills Caleb, but I think that's a little bit of a waste because I want to keep 2 pet pills to craft and the others for safety. Yeah, so that's more than fast enough. So let's find out. If Caleb dies, so be it. He doesn't really matter to the bottom line, unless I was doing some kind of challenge run, which could be a thing, but for now, we're fighting Rancid. Oh, wait, he can cut off my arms, can he? Yeah. So, yeah, this might be bad. But I don't have anything to protect myself anyway, so here's hoping. Yeah, basically here's hoping. Although I could... No, I don't have a brown vial either, so here's hoping. Throwing spear, yeah, I want you to do that, because that doesn't cut off my limbs. So, yeah, here's hoping. We need to make it to... And Kasara is thankfully a one-handed weapon? We'll find out. But I just need him to not cut off both arms. Otherwise, he needs to attack Black Caleb. So that's fine. And that's fine. And I think if I double rev here, it's not enough. So we might as well keep hold of it. And I could guard, but I'm just going to go all out. Just in case I hit a crit. If I hit a crit, it would be nice, because I think I actually defeat him. And that might cut off an arm, unless he misses that. So, good. What are you talking about? You haven't hit me a lot. So, if this doesn't kill, the next one should. But, yeah. It's fine. Whew. If nothing else, I think I have Sylvian, so it's not fine if I lose an arm. It's just that I need to find another place, or just complete the game with one arm. Because, yeah, it's not the worst thing to happen. And we grab the Circle Spear, which we will promptly equip. Unfortunately, or maybe not, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of something else. We'll grab this stuff while we're here. But... I was gonna say something, now I forgot. I don't need to eat right now, so... I want to eat in real life, so let's see what I do during this episode, if I can talk correctly. As we flip a tail, so we might as well just skip that. But... we'll go up here, grab another... I don't remember what this is, but it's some good accessory, or okay accessory. It's just not gonna be too useful to me, because, yeah, I have everything I probably want. So unless it's a, Soul Devoured Necklace, which is nice if I really want to, you know, mitigate otherworldly damage. Because magic defense does have its use. It's just, unfortunately, some attacks don't take magic defense into calculation at all. They just do a straight 20, 22, 50 damage, and you're just like, well, you can mitigate it with because it's classified as otherworldly, but after that, it's if it doesn't look into your magic defense, then just die. But before we aggro this Bellin, let's actually give ourselves a shortcut, because it is quite the shortcut. And I don't think that's a real death mask right there. So yeah, we'll just do this. Get to Donovan's, and then I mean I don't really need to do Alll-mer's. I don't know if that's a real death mask either, but let's actually not deal with that. We'll just kite him if possible. Last vial, purifying, matches. There's 2 more things to loot there. Can you please let me loot it? Thank you. So this death mask, and then we will loot this stuff and duck into Donovan's. Out of curiosity, I think it's magic attack and magic defense, but mainly magic attack, which would be nice. But we're Karin, and we don't have any levels available yet. Well, lucky coin, just in case there's something good here. Nope. Double tails, so eat it, loser, and the loser being me. And we'll hope for something good. There's another book. I think there's 2 bookshelves here. One here. Badushka. Yep, had to take care of something. But, anywho, we're here now. Why do I feel like there's something bad that I'm forgetting by entering this room? Anywho, we're gonna enter it anyway, so we can touch this wooden chest. And get nothing, but hey. Starting to feel hungry, but you're not actually hungry, so yeah. And let's remind ourselves what sigils we have. Yeah, everything but I think Sylvian. So we actually, if I got an arm cut off, I wouldn't have been able to heal it. We'll do Alll-mer. And yeah, I really need a FHunger book. Really? Well, I didn't mean to do that, but let's do this. Venushka, but really, I mean, a bone saw. Well, I did my best, and let's just humor this. It's here, and there's no downside. So 5, lock picking, a diplomacy, blood sword defense. Yeah, it's nothing great. If I did though, yeah, I just need to get to this. And then, I mean, you know, I don't need those two, but I guess we'll do this, if nothing else. And then we will, I guess, head to the museum immediately. And, oh, no. No, I can't. I actually want to visit Thingy. Yeah, to get the fear and hunger. Well, again, I don't know why I'm so fixed up on it. Because I don't even have 5 agility elsewhere. So you know what? Well, either way, I need to visit Moonless, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do that telectroscope yet. Otherwise, do I have the thingy? No, wait, it doesn't matter, because... Oh, no, it does. I need to do Kaiser and not get my limbs chopped off. Oh my goodness. That means I need to run. Oh, I did have arm guards, by the way. But I need to not lose my legs. Which is what the Kaiser will do to my body. So knowing that, yeah, I do need to do this. But this set, once you complete it, lowers your agility. So, yeah, I don't think +1 agility is enough. I actually need to buy a small things amulet if I want to wear it for Kaiser. But he is gonna leg sweep me. There's no way it's going to happen. He's going to leg sweep, and if he doesn't, I've just been really, really lucky. But I don't need the hardened heart on against him, right? So theoretically, pep pills, small things amulet, fluted. I mean, I don't need to grab things now, but I'll loot this stuff while I'm here, just in case I find something miraculous. Otherwise, I could turn in the heads for Alchemilla. Oh, yeah, not having Alchemilla stuff. I mean, it would help, but it's not the end-all be-all. So, we just need to make it past Kaiser, who is actually easier, but I might as well just hit. I'm here at the museum, but I'm gonna come back anyway. So you know what? Let's do Moonless now. So at least, yeah. So I want FHunger so I can save it, because I'm now just going for day 1 morning stuff. But if I can't do it, I can't do it, and that's all I can say about it. So while we're here, I think this will be faster? Question mark. So we're just gonna encounter Pav right here. Again, I don't need to leave everyone alive, but we're gonna try. Again, this is not the hardest run to perform, but we're gonna attempt for it. Otherwise, I need to visit Dr. Keffer's Tricks and Magic shop and get a small things amulet. Because that will undo the -5 agility that will happen when I equip the Fluted armor set. As Pav proceeds to get owned here, because he didn't want to cooperate with us in taking down the Kaiser. Not that he would have known, but yeah, so actually need shillings. Do I have to go looting again? Because there are a bunch of other places to loot that I probably haven't looted yet. The problem is that, yeah, it might not be the best thing to do. So we're gonna save Pav here. Use cloth fragment and let's carry him to the train. Because that will port us back. I mean, not that we can't port over to Donovan's house, because we have a port in the train, but yeah. Because if nothing else, if I don't wear the Fluted set and I somehow pick up like a Salmon Snake rune, it would be great. But that's not happening. So we're gonna eat a meat pie for ourselves. We'll feed rotten meat to Caleb here. Yeah, funny enough, if I didn't loot the ruined city, I should go loot it so that I can maybe get stuff, but... should I humor this? I mean, I have enough pep pills for Moonless, so I should just go. I would also like a brown vial. That's my preferred item, but that's not happening either, because I don't have the Alchemilla. I can't craft it. I can't craft the brown vials, so... yeah. And if nothing else, if I wanted to be more safety efficient in terms of a safer run, I would sleep until nighttime and pick up Marina, so I can just engrave 5 agility on my face, which would require the Bible for FHunger, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm probably going to grab it. So yeah, if not to grab, you know, +1 agility from the tree eventually, then to... I can't kite this. I should just be safe. I don't know why I do this. Well, escape plan. And let's go. Otherwise I shouldn't... well, can I fight that thing? No. Not without... well, I'm not even going to try without an extra turn. Oh my goodness, really. I think that's hesitation. Is it hesitation? No, it's not. Or maybe it is and I can't see it. But we'll find out if I fail to escape. 75%. But yeah, let's head over to the treatment center. And we should be able to fight Moonless successfully. And maybe get a better weapon out of it. Question mark. We will see. Abella and Osa would help, but I would rather leave them behind and not risk them dying. Just for my own, you know, my own sense of trying to accomplish saving as much people as possible. But again, there's no real gameplay benefit. You just do. So, is that the correct one? I think that's correct. I always mess this up. Let's find out if I mess this up. So we'll climb this. I mean, I can check. I probably didn't. Yeah, so that's good now. Just need to push the box all the way over and then do this, and then walk down and not get ganged up on by the ratkins, which I can't even understand if I wanted to. So, which also FHunger would help with, because I can get a free Small Things Amulet from corning a ratkin in the sewers. Not down here, but in the sewers. So... yeah, FHunger book, yeah, more than 2 reasons. That's the 3rd reason. If you absolutely need it, but again, we can't understand the ratkins right now, so we'll just grab blue herbs and pick up anything we can before we run to Moonless and hopefully not die, because I have not saved it. No. So yeah, let's keep moving. Basically, at the last T intersection, we're going to run away from the ratkin. And I think there's more to pick up, but I chose not to pick things up. So, you're going to run that way, I'm going to go this way. We're going to follow the Rayla butterflies. And right before this, let's be absolutely sure we have things equipped. I shouldn't need the Hardened Heart, but what else would I wear? Maybe the... like, he howls, but I think that... and I think it is otherworldly damage. The question is if I even need to. Because if that's the case, and if he's not going to one-shot me with the power of his... with dog bites, I should wear Betals, but... out of fear of really, really strange things happening, let's... yeah, let's instead stick with what we have. So... let's just top ourselves off on mind. Give vodka to this Black Caleb here, and we'll just burn another beer here just to be 100% mind. And yeah, come on, Moonless. Here, boy. And yeah, we should do this. So we just do this. We do get 3 rev, but we need to wait. Oh, I should have pet pilled. I can still pet pill, right? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Yeah. I have more than enough pep pills to last me the end. It's just I want to make brown vials in the meanwhile, so... I mean, I guess it saves time if I have pep pilled in here. That way I'm not swinging extra turns blindly. And, yeah, let's grab miasma, question mark? Miasma? And then we'll work on Moonless shortly. Oh, that's right, I should be throwing glass shards at his face. Well, it's a good thing he did this first. And he's gonna do that as well. But we want to, we need to make use of our glass shards here. We have 12 of them. So, I think I can check too. So, I don't think I blinded him yet. So, I think it's like a 70% chance. Don't quote me on that. I know it's not 100%, and I don't think it's low as 30. But he seems like he's blind, so... Nope, never mind. We're gonna keep throwing glass shards. Unless it's something I can't see. Okay, yeah, now he's blind. And let's unlodge miasma from his body. Its body. Her body. Their body? And we'll find out. I'm bleeding! So... let's... oh, I have a rev. I have 3 rev, but it's fine. We'll do this. Actually, I'll hit the torso. I shouldn't accidentally defeat Moonless here, so let's make use of things as Caleb decides to unwedge Black Steel. Because there is literally no way to get rid of blindness other than Sylvian. So if you inflict it on an enemy, they're gonna have it for forever. And if someone inflicts it on you, you're gonna have it until, well, you get to a Sylvian circle in a black overworld because you can't see. So yeah. So body-wise, we should be fine. It's everything else that's in a lot of pain. Thank goodness August the cool guy. It's might as well spoiler it, because unless I somehow die, we're gonna get through this. Well, although I think if you technically get defeated here, August saves you anyway, but he's a cool guy. And yeah, he gives you, I think, a blue vial, thanks, for nothing, but mainly a cloth fragment to get rid of the insta-death infection. So, I can't remember. I don't think I need a 3rd rev point, but we're just gonna swing here because I can. And Caleb doing nothing to help, so, yeah. This is really painful, by the way. I'm gonna take a guess, so let's say 2 rev points here. No, I'm not gonna risk it, so... we're actually just going to drink, vodka. For myself. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah, another piercing howl. Let's do this. And if he doesn't die, we'll see. Oh my goodness. Why? Could I have equipped miasma during this time? Well, it's too late now. Come on, Moonless. Really? Oh my goodness. Caleb, attack something more useful, please. Yeah, 75% accuracy reduction is pretty good. I think it's 75%. I keep saying that, but I haven't checked it ever since I said it, so I could just be saying wrong information. Well, there goes Caleb's mind. And we'll do this. Now let's answer the question while we're here. As Moonless refuses to go down. Oh, my face. We'll vodka ourselves again. And do this. Really, Moonless? Caleb, can you please attack something more useful? And by useful, basically just mean the torso. There we go. And, yeah. Hey, August. Hey, man. I've been finding this dog. Actually, I want to see what he gives. So, look at that animated dog. Because I think it is just blue vials. It's not even a light blue vial. Yeah, oh, 2 condensed blues. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. But I wonder if... No, I would know. Well, yeah, I don't want to say anything wrong, but... Anywho. Whatever, we'll give you some beer, why not? But for me, I need to get rid of, this pain on my body, so... we should have more than enough green... Wow, really? Only 5 left? Okay. But let's, more importantly, turn on this, telectroscope as we climb down. This will put us back in the church eventually when we go back up, but we should be more than just fine. But first, let's go this way. Did I need to bring a bell here? No. So, just get ammo, a lot of bullets. I mean, why not? Is there something else I'm missing? No. I could be missing something, but anywho, let's fight doppelganger Tanaka, and then we'll eventually head to the museum and grab the FHunger book. I should have equipped something else, unless I can't. But nonetheless, unless something really odd happens, he should just go down immediately. So, oh, that's not where I wanted to attack, but whoopsie-doopsie. Do I guard? Well, we're gonna do this and find out. Okay, good. We'll grab stuff, and we will saw off his head. That's 20 shillings, by the way. Although I'm still not close to 50, which is what I need for a free small things amulet. But, anywho. This should be the third one. If it's not, I'm gonna cry. I wonder if I can check, actually. Well, no, can't check anymore. And I need to check if I can... Yeah, only black steel, right? I don't remember if black steel has 15%, well, because usually weapons have an extra 15% hit rate, so that you essentially have 100% accuracy. But things like the iron spear, and the circle spear, I think, and maybe even miasma, don't have that, which means you have a non-100% accuracy stat, which can cause you to miss. But it's near enough, because I think you usually just have 90 to 95% accuracy anyway. I don't remember which. But hey. Yeah, Caleb will just leave with us, and I think it's this one we squeeze through. And we will, do some of this. I have match as well. Shillings would be nice as well, if I can get to 50. But otherwise, let's go. I don't remember where I actually want to go. So let's find out. Yeah, here. And, where am I going exactly again? I turn on the thing. Let me check my shillings, actually. 59, yeah, so I need to make a trip over to Dr. Keffer's. Unfortunately... what would be the fastest way? Through Ton of 5 here? Ton of 5 sewers? I think. So let's go down here. I shouldn't need a Bella, so we're really just running through the sewers. Trying to get to... Well, central... Oh, no, northwest, yeah. Northwest or the shopping district, because from the shopping district, you can get to northwest. Yeah. And if I somehow run into a death mask, I need to remember to quickly equip my arm guards. Otherwise, I'm going to be losing arms, and I don't have Sylvian. So yeah. Hey. So yeah, let's find out. Also, yes, a demo of a certain game did come out today, but I'm not playing it. Someone else is playing it, and they're, you know, I hear that there are issues with the game in question, but, you know, again, one, that's not my worry, but I do keep an eye out. This is not where I want to be, is it? Oh, please, let me through. Yeah, I need to go through the treatment center. And then we will... Do I want to just equip the arm guards now in case something weird happens? Yeah. Well... Yeah, actually I should. Just at least if for no other reason than to increase my defense. Because the Ring of Wraiths, as much as it increases my body passively, I mean, we're just going to be eating damage to the face. So, actually, it would have been easier just to go through the Moonless way, I think. But we did what we did, so we're here anyway. But yeah, we're doing this to get to Dr. Keffer's. And hopefully there is no enemy waiting for us that I forgot about that we left at the front of the department store. Because I'm probably going to go through that way. Again, this is all for an extra 5+ agility. And possibly +1 agility once I grab the FHunger book. And hopefully try to save twice. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I've just been doing what I do, and it's been busy. Obviously also doing a Karin and Olivia playthrough, because I have to find the time to record, and as you've noticed, the recordings are like an hour to 2 hours. Cut up and edited, and then rendered and uploaded, but oh goodness, please. I've done what I can, and that's, it could be more, it could be less. I've chosen to take the current workload that I've decided on, and I'm happy with it for now. Of course, I do need to work on other things as I get cornered by these Sue jobs really quickly. Man, really? Can you guys not? Yeah. I think I can now cut through the top. Hopefully? Yeah. It's going to present a problem coming back, but I'll deal with that because I'd rather run into them than a Mallet Man or the a possible activated death mask. Although I shouldn't be in any danger of activating the ladder unless I have already. But yeah, actually he's there. Whoop. Give me this, please. And I could grab something else. I'm not going to come back here anymore. So out of curiosity, do I have a pipe? Oop. Let's check really quickly. I do, so I could actually just be smoking this stuff, but I chose never to do so because I completely forgot about it. Otherwise, let's actually equip the well, we can't even reach 16 agility anyway, so as soon as I exit this, I have to run right. Help! And yeah, I'm home free for now. So now we can go to back to the Temple District. Again, I do have to come back to the bookstore and the church to save. Are you serious right now? Come here. Okay, good. Yeah, because I need to save, or I need to erect 2 FHunger statues. I don't need to save, but I probably should save considering what I've done. It may not be the most, but I have made progress, and it would be progress to lose, so... Otherwise, yeah, or Prehevil Bop, I guess. Or I could just... Yeah, I'll make a portal in Prehevil Bop. I think I left Levy in here, too. But anywho. Climb down. We'll grab Black Hill, or maybe not. Yeah, because this otherwise is gonna be a safe point. Otherwise, I have to run all the way to the bookstore and then run to the church. Ugh. To erect FHunger statues. But they're both relatively nearby, so you know what? We'll do this so we don't have to travel as far in real life, or use real life time. So let's do this. We won't pick up Black Caleb. We should be good solo, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what good this does me. As we now can, yeah, hopefully do what I really wanted to do. But first, museum trip to turn in these heads to Pocket Cat. As much as we hate Pocket Cat, unfortunately, he's the one who sells the books. So, yeah. And I might as well open the thing as well. I don't need to activate these pose if I know where I'm going. So, yeah. Let's deal with stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. We should just do this while I'm here. So yeah, we'll do this quick puzzle, question mark puzzle, if I can even remember it. And let's see. The 3, and this was this 2 or 3? I can't remember. And then this is this. Alright, to save you the headache, I accidentally used the wrong hand, so this is the one that should be on the bottom, and the one on top should be the short hand, so yeah. I think I'm just gonna, hopefully I remember to cut that. If I don't, well, we're gonna find out, but I should be able to just walk straight to the left here and see Pocket Cat, and then walk all the way to the right and deal with other stuff. It's strange. I mean, I don't want to be talking to you, but you're taking away our potential. I thought you were talking about someone else. But yeah, as great as the Alchemillas might be, I need this more. Kind of. I mean, for safety, I need it more. And unfortunately, that's all I can do. So we will. I was listening because I thought I heard something, but I don't think I did. Whoop, that's not the right way. Really? Up? Go up a bit. Walk all the way over. Question mark. Yeah, so here's this one. And, is it down here? Question mark? No, it's not. Because the Poe triggers are actually... You can actually avoid all of them. It's just that I don't know exactly where I'm going. So yeah, we're gonna try to not do anything we don't mean to do. I think there's just a straight... This just loops us over. No, we want to go this way, because you have to go right, down, and then right here. If I want to grab the amulet, which I do. And we grab the fluted breastplate, and we do this. Or do this. So now our legs are protected, but that's really only going to be for Kaiser? Question mark? And then we will get out, because we don't need anything else. I need to do my FHunger things, then I'll go over to the Hexen, and then I'm ready to end the game. But we will save it first, and that might be the end of the video. So, yeah. To save time, the bookstore is immediately down south of the temple site here, temple area. So I should just do that to reach the bookstore. And then after we do the bookstore, we erect another one in the church. And yeah, we should be good to... We visit the Hexen, and we should be good to go. We have all the preparation we need. Bare minimum, I know for sure. But it doesn't hurt to do more if I wanted to. I just don't think I do. So, bookstore. This. And if August dies, so be it. I'm just doing... I'm just testing things, so... Here's a FHunger erection. That was, that can be taken out of context. And we'll pray and save, and that will be the end of this video. So if you have anything to say, or ask, or, you know... Well, me, I decided to go for a little longer, so this recording is technically not over yet, although I did put something in my stomach. So, let's continue what I'm doing. Let's continue doing what I was doing. Which was to... get another FHunger use in the church, while keeping in mind anything else I was doing. The small things amulet isn't going to be useful for me here because I would only have 15 agility. I'd still be faster than the enemy, but it's not like you weren't already faster with 10 agility. It's just that 16 agility gives you an extra turn. So yeah. We'll head towards the church now, and hopefully maybe end the game. It's not going to happen within 16 minutes, which is probably the amount of time that would be until 1 hour, but we'll see. Because yeah, this should be quite quick here, and afterward, literally, I think I just run into the bunker after using the Hexen table to get 1 agility. Yeah, 1 agility. Oh my goodness, can I speak? I heard myself slurring there, but... Yeah, so here I should be able to fear FHunger again. She, the god of fear and hunger, is she. And, excuse me. This food should actually last till the end of the game, theoretically. I have drugs for the buff, for the super buff. I mean, I could choose not to, but it would just make things a lot longer and more painful. Actually, it would make a huge difference, because 30% increase to all stats is pretty huge, but we should be okay regardless. And yeah, for efficiency-wise, I mean, it's not going to hurt, because it's going to be... yeah, efficiency-wise, it's not going to hurt. If nothing else, it'll allow me to pep pills, and Heroin pep pills on top of fluted armor should get me 16 agility. It's just that I'm gonna do it with with the FHunger tree perks and maybe a small things amulet. It'll depend, because I'll be popping pep pills. So, knowing that, let us do a thing. So I need to go to the Hexen table. I could have sacrificed heads somewhere, maybe? If I need to, I will. Otherwise, I mean, I'll just go with the bare minimum, which is, again, +1 agility. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, 3 soul stones. I feel like I had something else. Maybe not. Yeah, let's just do this. So, rot, I mean, would have been great earlier, but we can't do anything. Flesh puppetry, maybe, but my magic attack, unless I put on the death mask, a chick check would help too, but instead we're going, yeah, let's just do this. So now we have +1 agility. And then we can put on this. But then we do this. But then we will, if we pop pep pills, we should be more than okay. And then all we're really missing is Bremen armor. And really the scariest thing that can actually kill me is the insta-death flamethrower. But that'll be a concern for when I reach there. I also don't have a Book of Enlightenment. So really, if I die, I would have to run all the way back to the church and then save it. Unless I save at the church. But I feel somewhat confident, so let's go. Yeah, let's end this game and see what happens. So, yeah, without further ado, I should have more than enough healing. And we'll loot these last pots here. But, booby trap, 9mm. I don't need to loot everything, so I'll just do, like, the bare minimum. Blue vial. We'll light a match. Shotgun shell, green herb. And, yeah, let's descend. I should have enabled all electroscopes. If I didn't, I would kind of be confused. So, yeah, not really much else to do. If I run into an enemy on accident, well, we have escape plan, thankfully. So we have a good chance of not running into anything. Otherwise, shotgun shells will be the most of what I use. Probably don't need more than 6. So, yeah. Hey, Rayla. Let's turn this on. And, yeah, let's go. You can actually skip this as well so you don't get locked in, but we're just gonna lock ourselves in here, so away we go. Dark bunker just became your tomb unless magical things happen, but we're stuck here, so let's find out. I think the first one is actually up here. The other one is, I should just play it safe, but and let's actually run around for a moment. Black steel, and hopefully he drops a helmet or not. So let's run over here. And if I want to, I would just do this, but to be completely safe, we're going to run all the way down here, because he has a spot in which he can't go. I don't know if he can shoot me, though. So, and more rifle ammo, which I technically don't need. And away we go. There's more stuff to loot, but I think I'm just going to rush through this, so really, I'm just copying certain videos or kind of half speed runs through the area, if I can even remember where to go, because I don't really remember off the top of my head, but we'll find out as we go. I think we can also, well, if I want to just take a risk, I would try to break down a door, but I don't think I can really do that, so we're going to actually turn on the electricity, or try to anyway. And let's see here. This way, question mark. Go up to the right. And there should be electricity here. But otherwise, I think there's only one. Yeah, I made a mistake. If I didn't already say it somewhere else, probably in the Livia playthrough for some reason, there's actually only one flamethrower person here. Well, at least that you're going to be forced through. But it shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. But we'll find out. So, yeah. Let's not get burned to a crisp, if possible. So he's looking that way. Can you turn? Can you turn? I don't know if he actually catches me here, but we're gonna wait. Okay, now we're gonna run. We're gonna keep running. Help! Oh, that was the wrong one. Well, is he gonna catch me is the question. Ah! I can't see. Move, Gab. What is going on here? Yeah, so hopefully we get to run. Otherwise, it's gonna really be bad. Ah! Run! I mean, I could shotgun. I could have shotgunned him at any time, but we should be more than fine now. And now the moment of truth. So let's do our prep. We have more than enough heroin. As funny as that may sound, is there anything else I need to prep? Is there anything else I need to prep other than this and this? And we hopefully catch up to the Sylvian Trooper? Question mark? Is that her name? Hey! And let's go for it. So, you've seen the carnage. Why continue? Anywho. Yeah, let's do this. Nothing really much else to do. We're just gonna keep going. I did not equip the Hardened Heart, did I? Let's find out. Because I actually need to equip that, otherwise I will die. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I can just keep attacking at my leisure. Ugh. And now we hope for the best. Even though I will be, yeah, I'm 37 lifesteal. That should be more than enough. So, on top of the heroin, 30% attack. And then the increased crit rate. I'm not even wearing the amulet, but to increase my crit rate even more, but hey. Although technically I don't need to have the fluted armor equipped right now, but we're doing what we can, so hey. It'd be nice to crit though. I don't think there's any more coin flips after this, so I should really just be burning all of them. Cancels into platoon charge. Taking aim again. Might as well, but you know, when I flip tails twice, it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna lifesteal anyway, so it's fine. And we have an extra turn if nothing else. Oh my goodness, or just crit twice. But yeah, I don't think there's anything. So let's just skip through so that we don't lose our heroin buff. Not that we'll have another chance to use more. Hey, Table of the New Gods. Hey. Look at these guys. My face! Although technically, yeah. You could pretty much almost skip anything that requires an event walk-in or event touch beneath the player. But, you know, we're gonna do this properly, so... But pep pills as well. I gotta remember the pep pills. So 3 should be more than enough. And just in case, small things, Hardened Heart, Leechmonger. Ow! And then hit the microphone. Yeah, and Magic Defense will do me almost nothing here because, yeah. The spells he casts are mostly straight up damage and they don't defend on Magic Defense. However, the next boss after the Kaiser will have, so unfortunately, I think this is the end of August here. Yeah, it's the end. Sorry! But, yeah, as we actually fight the Kaiser here, we will deal with him shortly, because he's actually easier than the Trooper before and the boss after him. Look at his face. We don't need to do this. The war is over! Alright, let's go. Is there anything else? I don't think he's affected by blindness, so we just go straight up and do our best to fight. And heal if we need to. Yeah, and leg sweep is a 100% chance to cut off your leg or both legs. So leg protection is quite would be very much appreciated. Unless something's different. Again, that's just based on what I see. Things in game could be completely different. And Butterfly Edge, I believe, cuts off your arms. So yeah. But again, a lot of things I say are based on what I see or read. So if it's not true, it could be just because of how, you know, events or calculations if we're in battles interweave or are made obsolete because the developer decides not to use certain parts of the of their design or the code or whatever they decide to put in game. Because there are certain events like that the developer decided not to use, I think, from what I know. So yeah, whatever I say could just be wrong, but I do know the numbers are, you know, I didn't make a mistake. Unless I say that I'm not sure, or that I don't know for sure, or that I haven't checked something. But yeah, anywho. So there goes the Kaiser. Unfortunately, August is over there, and I can't reach him unless there's some way to reach him, but we just entered this. And hey there. I didn't pop pills. Whoo! Well, we'll do so in a moment. That way we can at least get a turn. It's not like losing an extra turn here should hurt. Because I'm still under the effect of other stuff. So, we'll pop this. And then we'll get this started. Because we need to throw... We're just going to be throwing stuff anyway. So this first, and then we can check. But I still want to throw the Murky Vials. For AoE. And if I miss, so be it. But I really shouldn't. Ow, ow. Yeah, so... we're actually gonna heal here. Light blue... concentrate... I can't remember. Is this a mistake? I think this is a 125. Let's find out. Yeah, so... Then we're free to do this. And it's burning already, so it's looking pretty good. Although we're not doing as much damage as I probably would like, but the damage over time, I think it's like 5% of their total HP. And I'm doing currently like 2-ish% with that. Another, well, unless I miss, actually. Never mind. Yeah, let's see here. So, we'll find out in a hot moment. Murky Vial, don't miss. Well, we missed. But I need to heal first. So next turn we'll Murky Vial again, and then proceed to probably heal again. It really depends. I'm probably not mitigating as much damage as I really should be. I don't know if Arc kills us here. I'm just gonna heal to be sure, because I'm not sure. And the next turn we should have more than enough lifesteal, yeah. Just making sure. I could have actually died there, I think. But as long as we do this, we should come out okay. I don't remember if the boss carries over life in the second phase as well, because again, I've always done this pretty much. Based on what I've seen, been told, and looked at, so... yeah, let's go. Yeah, because its next Red Arc X2 shouldn't kill me. With the power of the Hardened Heart. But I do need to heal now, so... thank you, August, with your last Moonless items that you've given to me. I can stay topped off. I think I have another round of explosions, but Logic should die here somewhere? Especially with crits like that? Let's find out. Or miss. That's fine too. It's not, but... Murky into... something, into healing. Bing! Ow, ow! Yeah, so it can do upwards of 60, so... I mean, I should have enough HP to survive as long as I steal enough here. But... yeah. And, yep, that's it. So, without further ado, again, this is just a normal run. I can do whatever I want, but I chose to do day 1 morning ending A while saving as much people as possible. Unfortunately, I replaced... Well, yeah, I think he... Well, we'll see. So, if nothing else, this is for my own curiosity, so that I can do it and know for sure for myself of other things. No! I don't want to be part of the blob. T-pose. Look at me move already, though. I think there are 2 separate spots. So this is 2 different maps, and you have to walk up, question mark? Either way, we're going to end the game here. And, yeah, let's see what else we did. Because, again, this is a fresh save, theoretically. So we will earn something for getting ending A. And in the Olivia playthrough that is going alongside this parallel, which probably hasn't actually ended yet because of certain things, that will be ending B. Or maybe ending C, because literally I think it's one choice that decides. Yeah, so Henrik gets saved here, but unfortunately you have to let August go. And, yeah, and your player character doesn't get to go either. So, I would rather choose August than Henrik, but didn't really get much else of a choice. So, without further ado, hey, that's my first recorded on-channel completed run, but I definitely have a lot more in store. So, if not the other 6 characters, because again, Olivia would be the 7th, and Karin here is the 8th, I am probably going to keep the playlists split for now, but when Olivia's is over, I'll probably combine them back. I'll decide on what to do, as I look into more things about the game, and, you know, go over here and there about other things to do, because obviously there are a bunch of enemies that are both optional, but can be interesting to do. And then there's also Massa mode if I choose to do that, but I think there's a lot to explore in the regular Fear and Hunger mode. That's why it's there. Not saying Massa mode is not the more challenging of the 2 objectively, but I don't know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't really done a lot of Massa mode myself. But without further ado, yeah, so these are all the credits. A lot of Yanfly plugins, Olivia plugins, TDDP, and a whole other host of supplemental plugins that do their own things, even if it's small additions here and there. Because sometimes, so I think from what I understand, the plugins, some of the plugins here and there are just 1 or 2 options turned on, but they're there for a reason. So, without further ado, thank you, Orange, for making this game, but I'm not done yet. So as we go back to the title screen, or we get the game over screen here technically, that'll be it for this video. If you have anything to say, if I have any questions, or if you want any suggestions, I'll listen, I'll think about them. Whether I do them or not will depend on my own ability and my own ranking of my competence in doing things. But without further ado, if you've watched up to this point, I'd like to thank you, and I'll see you later, hopefully, with more Termina stuff. Bye!